What up, YouTube? C. Anthony TV on deck. Canelo Alvarez versus Caleb Plant. Showdown for undisputed. 4 belts on the line. Going down in Las Vegas, November 6th. Canelo coming in with 56 wins, 1 loss, 2 draws, and 38 wins coming by knockout. And Plant coming in with 21 wins, 0 losses, and 12 KOs. Canelo 70-inch reach coming in at 5'9", and Caleb Plant 74-inch reach coming in at 6'1". So a little bit of he has some advantages there. There's two fighters chiming in on this fight. Chris Arreola, who's a heavyweight, also Keith, one-time Thurman. They think that Canelo is biting off more than he can chew. They think he's not sitting in the divisions and growing into his weight, and that he might be moving up a little bit too much. They think that Plant might have a little surprise for him. I would say I see why. Plant is younger. He's bigger. He's fast. Also, he has good power. Not great power, but I'm not underestimating him. He does really have good power. The way I see this fight, Canelo has twice as many fights as Caleb Plant, so he definitely has the experience. Also, he has 3 times more knockouts than Caleb Plant, so Canelo is better at putting people to sleep, knocking them on their butt more than Caleb Plant. So for Plant to win, I think he would have to have a relentless jab. He would have to have great stamina. He wouldn't be able to tire in this fight at all. He's going to definitely have to, if he stands a chance or if he's going to win, he's going to have to hurt Canelo early, maybe between the first and the fifth round. If he doesn't really hurt Canelo and gain his respect, I think we all know where this fight's going to go because he's already been talking a lot of trash. He says that people are underestimating him and that he thinks this fight he's going to win it much easier than people think. So we'll have to see about that. He has been staying composed in the media. He is a likable guy. He's saying all the things that you want to hear in the prize fight. You don't want to hear people saying they don't have a chance. He thinks he's going to beat Canelo rather easy. So I think Canelo will. I think he'll make him pay with a big fat KO. No prediction. Just my thoughts on the fight. I think Team Reynoso, they're probably working right now. Probably already have the combination that they're going to use on him to really dig on him. When he starts to slow a little bit, they'll probably press, and see what that body do. See if he can stand up to the body punches. Maybe see if he can run into the right hand. Canelo is good at doing that. Not throwing where you at, but throwing at what he's anticipating, and he's throwing like where he thinks you're going to be at. So no doubt, Plant is real tough. But I think to win this fight, he would have to have the perfect fight, if possible, even better than perfect. So that's going to be tough. Undisputed is on the line. I would say smart money is going with Canelo. I would also say that Canelo from 154 to 160 to 168, he's been seemed like he's on a mission to be great. He's really moving up through the divisions and he's not taking any prisoners. He has those 3 belts. He definitely wants that belt from Plant. I would also say, to me, in my opinion, seems like he's if not one, he's probably, I would say, boxing's most hated. So I feel like he has a lot to prove. A lot of people, even boxers, retired and still active boxers, are thinking that Caleb Plant is going to be able to take him out, and so I'm sure that's going to fuel Canelo a lot. Along with I think this fight might go similar to the Billy Joe Sanders fight. Billy Joe really stood his ground. I give him a lot of props. He really came to fight, and he was real tough. He gave Canelo all he could give him for the first couple of rounds until he tired a little bit, and Canelo started to get the timing and start to see what was going to break him down. And shouts out to Billy Joe Sanders. I know the pressure got to him, but it broke him down. I would say after this fight, my opinion, I think Canelo's going to take this. I think it'll be maybe a ninth or a 10th round TKO. I think it'll definitely be a stoppage, maybe a white towel, something like that. I think Canelo, he'll move up trying to capture bigger and better. He'll probably go to 175, maybe give a shot with better BF, and also maybe Bibble. We'll see how that goes, but definitely I would say Canelo going from 154, 160, 168, 4 belts on the line, undisputed. I think that Canelo wants to shut up the world. He wants to be that. He wants to even separate himself even more from like David Benavidez, from Charlo, from those guys. They're good fighters, but Canelo is in separation mode. He's all about trying to maximize his potential at a younger age, and be that Hall of Fame fighter that all his fans want to salute and give a lot of props to. So props to Canelo Alvarez with that. And I think I'll be moving on a little bit. Gonna talk about Ugas and Pacquiao. I really like that fight this weekend. I think Ugas fought an all-around good fight. I feel like he outboxed Manny Pacquiao very, very easily. Manny, to me, he wasn't himself. He wasn't muscled up as much as he usually was. He looked a lot slower. Also, a lot of people were taking Manny by KO. I was kind of leaning that way, kind of just I don't know, falling for that media trick, man. He knocked out a couple, supposedly knocked out a couple of sparring partners and training and stuff like that. I'm starting to feel like those sparring partners might have been around my age. So, um, I just, I didn't really see that coming. Ugas, he stood his ground. I would say, Ugas, he displayed good defense. He showed his great boxing skills. He showed patience. And that looping right hand, he just couldn't miss. Man, he saw many a looping right hands, but Ugas is like as the fight went on, that looping right just kept catching man. He couldn't block it. He couldn't time it to parry it. It wasn't much that he could really do. I did give Ugas a chance. I talked about in the keys to victory for Ugas in one of my tapes that he would have to stay off the ropes and try to control the center of the ring and return fire when Manny Pacquiao less loose with those rises of punches. He did that. He caught Manny Pacquiao leaving his exchange a lot. So shouts out to him. Um, Anyway, respect to Manny Pacquiao, respect to Ugas. Manny Pacquiao had a long, illustrious career. Seems like as soon as I was doing this video, seems like it's already talked for a rematch that's coming, possibly January 6th, which I'll watch it, but that's not the fight that everybody want. I think Ugas should move on to maybe Crawford or Errol Spence. I think we've seen the best of Manny Pacquiao. The time has come for him to probably just maybe sit down, relax. Maybe he could have an exhibition match versus Floyd Mayweather. They look like they're probably about on the same level now, speed wise. I'm sure their power is there, but it'd be a good semi slow motion fight between those two. But I definitely think Manny should sit down. I don't think he should come back from retirement. Well, not retirement. I don't think he should. I think he should retire and just move on to politics and stay with his family and do things like that. So I'll keep everybody in tune. More content coming soon. Hope you like the channel. New channel. If you like, hit the like button, share, subscribe. Thank you very much for tuning in. C Mac, C Anthony TV. Peace.